Now, last one off. Yes, okay. I think we are recording this one.
Yes.
So from our last session, I'm just gonna pick off from where we last off, and then we can kind of work backwards from there. So we started off at the blacksmith, right? It being burnt down. Mo made a bargain or promise, really. It's a promise with uh Marcel. Is it Marcel? Yeah,
Yes.
Marcel.
Yeah.
Um,
Marcel.
because Marcel asked you, right, to find the people who did this, who Keyleth was working for. She wants revenge, right? For her shop. Um, that being said, we had Robin trying to go in and Isaac trying to stop her. We had Donovan going to the hospital. And then we had Mo going back to the house and then running into Miss Yun, who then is going to move the house. We also had Cam, Serio, who found something, found a little trapdoor and found something, a little photograph, and then climbed out and made eye contact with Mo, and they had a whole conversation before Mo went back upstairs into their room. Um, I will say, Serio, on your way back, you and Max both ran into Todd as Todd is holding his box of his aunt's ashes. It goes up in the air and it falls down, and he starts crying. Um, when Serio makes a bargain with Todd and says, "Oh, I could give you a favor," and gives the one that Max had, which is where the shadow was like you
It
owned your
wasn't the
favor.
shadow, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes, yes. Um, so then Todd uses that favor to ask you, not even to ask, command you to kiss Max, and that you can never talk about it. So you both go back to the house, and then Max, I kind of put you back in the house in your room. Um, that being said, back at the hospital where, Kip, Angus, you have keyless head now, but you and Robin, uh, are trying to find Donovan, and you find Donovan in a bar, right? And then Donovan basically losed how many years of your life? 3?
I lose. My hair's really long now.
Yeah. So we've accelerated the process. You lost 3 years of your life while dealing with poker as they drag you out, and then you misty stepped. Um, and we find you guys in the hospital at one point as you find that it's abandoned and you can't find anything except, oh, you found the mirror, right? We went into the attic space and you guys found a mirror.
Yeah.
Um, then Kip, who was trying to find something for Donovan, uh, found these seeds, these flower seeds. That's kind of how they found Donovan as well. Uh, Back to the Queen's Garden. So Kip Angus goes there and he sees King Cinder murder the nurse who was helping Canny or Donovan. Um, and then Angus fails his stealth roll, so then he gets put in jail. Miss Young teleports the house, and it goes to the last point of Angus's location, which was the Queen's Garden. Uh, that being said, Robin and Donovan, who have put this mirror in one of Donovan's bags, is running, follows the seeds, and you make eye contact with Miss Young. Is there anything else I'm missing now?
No,
I think that was pretty much it.
that's pretty much it.
Okay. Um, that being said, let's roll initiative.
Oh, I
Hey,
didn't even take
I'm
my
so good at that.
quiz.
Yeah.
Shafu.
Yeah, that's about yeah.
Ooh, okay.
We got Kip. Who am I missing? Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Evasion. We evade. I'm not gonna let it happen.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I actually
Oh,
kind of like this order.
Yeah.
That being said, my dear adventurers, um, starting off with Serio, Miss Yan has teleported the house, right?
Yeah.
Um, there's nothing keeping this house alive to move it.
Yeah.
Um, you're last cleaning up some stuff. Mo had just recently talked to you. Uh, and you can hear a commotion outside of you as there's guards shouting and yelling, going, "What's going on? Why is there a house in the garden?" And
Oh no.
you,
Oh god.
yeah,
Oh
see Miss
no.
Young open the door as she's taking a smoke, and she goes, "Ah, shit." As you can see that she's making eye contact with someone to the side. Uh, what would you like to do in this very moment?
I'm in the understanding that our friends are here, or at least one of them is. So I want to check around, like, kind of. We need to leave. Like, I want to leave, so I want to see where they are, so they can come back into the house and we can book it. That's what I'm doing. So I want to scan to see if I can see any of them.
Are you looking through the window? Or are you going out the
I'm
door?
doing through. I'm going through, like, literally, like, when Miss Young goes like, "Oh shit!" Like, you see Sergio's like little two ears pop out, and like he literally just like is
And then
behind her looking.
you're as you're like peeking around, you're gonna see Robin and Donovan, who are just outside of the gates, right? Like you are in the middle of the garden. You can see smushed bushes and roses like on the ground.
Oh my
Like there's a
god.
little gazebo nearby. But you can see through across the garden towards the gates. You can see as you're making eye contact with them. Uh,
And they're on the other side.
yeah.
Fucking damn it. Okay, I was like, I literally go like, you guys here now. Like, I literally like, I guess I'll try. And I see a bunch of guards, right? So like, I can feel that it's time sensitive.
Yes.
I'm going to cast. Let me see what I'm trying to remember. I believe I'm just gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on myself, I believe, yeah. And I'm going to try to hide, to run towards them. So at least, like, um, at
Okay.
least, yeah. So at least as I'm going towards them to try to help them out, no guards see me. And I'm also going to, um, tell Max with our telepathic bond that we somehow, like, have. I'm like, you guys need to stay there, or like just stay in the house. Like, I literally, like, that's all you hear.
Okay. I will say Robin and Donovan are probably about 50 feet away from you. Um,
15.
50.
Oh, so I'm going to basically get most of the way there, and if we're applying combat rules, then I already casted a spell, so I can't do the dash action. So that's all I do. I run
Okay.
all the way 45 until I'm 5 feet
Okay.
away.
Okay.
That's my
Um,
turn.
Kip, Angus, you were being dragged away by 3 or 4 guards. They're dressed in like the Moon Region uniform. As you're being dragged away in this hallway, can you please give me a perception check?
Yeah, of course. Dirty 22.
With a dirty 22, you're going to notice, you're going to make, you're going to see, Max in this hallway hiding behind, it looks like she's behind a curtain, as she's like sneaking around in the castle. That being said, you kind of see this happening as you see she's making her way to the queen's chambers. Uh, but you will also be making eye contact, uh, with your overlord, Jalaris?
Darla.
Jarlath. 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 With your overlord Jarlath. As his eyes kind of go wide as you see he's talking to someone else you don't quite recognize. Um, as they're dragging you through this hallway and you're taking a right and you go to like the third floor as you're being thrown into a jail cell. Um, and someone tells you, "We'll be right back." And you were about to be interrogated in a few minutes. What would you like to do in this moment?
Can I like peer around to see like what's in the cell itself?
Yeah, can you give me an investigation check?
Sure. Dirty 22.
Dirty 22, you're going to notice this jail cell has some teared up clothing. There's some splatters of bits and blood. I'm gonna say this is the cell Isaac was in. But you're going to notice that there's like a pin on the ground. You're also going to notice maybe, hmm, yeah, that's all I'm gonna give you.
Like a pin or a pen?
A pen, just like
Oh,
a
a
pen.
pen. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll pick up the pen. Fuck it, I'll take it.
All right, awesome. Um, I will say you are in a bar jail cell and there is a lock on your jail cell. And then in front of you, um, it's not like a huge jail cell. So across from you is like other jail cells, but in the middle, like between the jail cells, is there's a table with a desk, with hooks where the keys used to be, and there's a guard sitting across from you, uh, taking a nap.
And I see what's on the table.
What's your passive perception?
Passive
16?
perception is 15.
15. With a
Yeah.
15, unless you, you're gonna notice there's some paperwork. I will say there might be like a quill and some other stuff. And then there's like a little box. It looks like the box is locked, but it seems to it's a good sized box. Like it has some stuff in there. But the guard has his head down and he's out for the count. We're gonna say he's like a drow. Uh, and he seems really tired. He's a big buff drow. He's got like a dad bod. You know, he's probably a dad who has some kids at home and he's probably tired. Uh,
Well, damn, you trying to cheat out your wife right now, real quick?
um,
What?
What an insane thing to say.
uh,
um, I'm just gonna wait for the interrogation.
okay. Um,
I don't want to make it any worse.
no, you're fine. I will come back to you then. I will say your interrogation will start the next time around. I just wanted.
All right,
Okay.
sounds good.
Then Robin, we're going to you. Robin, you and Donovan are outside of the gates. As you make eye contact with Serio and Miss Yan.
Yeah, I think Robin sees Sergio like being like, get the fuck over here. And I'll prepare to go with Canny when it's Canny's turn to go towards Sergio. And yeah, I don't know what else to do. Pretty much just that.
Okay.
I think I get within pass without trace during that once Canny's turn happens.
Okay, so you don't want to move until Candy's turn happens.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. We'll go to Chloe then. Chloe.
Hey.
Let's start off. How do you think Max is feeling in this moment right now? I know
She's a
you
bit
weren't.
confuzzled.
Yeah, confuzzled. I know you
I
weren't here
know
last
that.
session. So,
Yes.
I will say you will feel the house flop down as you are lifted
Okay.
and back down as you are teleported. You can hear yelling and commotion outside. If you look out
Okay.
your window, you're gonna notice you're no longer in the town, but you're in the Queen's Garden. Uh, and you can see.
Hmm.
Yes,
No, keep going. I'm thinking out loud.
you're okay. I will say if you look out your window, you can see Donovan and Robin. You can also see that there are two guards heading their way right now. Um, that being said, Max, what would you like to do in this moment?
Max, I think at the moment is taking like it all in because she was probably napping or something like that. She got kissed by a boy. She's a bit confused. So I am going,
Oh,
I guess.
I want to
Hmm?
say those of you who were in the house, you can add a short rest. I don't know if I said that last time.
Oh, you did not. Thank you.
So, like, I would say Mo, Serio, Max, you get a short rest, so you can add that in.
Okay. I am going to, I guess, cast message on my sister
Okay.
and be like,
Hey, girl.
"What's happening? What's happening? Do you guys need help?"
Robin will reply back, "I have no clue. Trying to get back into house. Just stay
She'll be
there."
like,
Yeah, and then I feel like that's exactly when you hear my psychic message, because that's what part of what I did in my turn was like, stay, Clay, just stay, Max, just stay in the house.
"Well,
No.
I'm gonna use, gonna, I'm gonna use my psychic ability with Sergio and be like, I can't do that, and
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna follow you because I'm telling you because I have to tell him where I'm going, and I'm going with him, so I don't have to
You
tell him to
also
come with
can't
me.
see me. Like,
Well,
unless you want to
can't-
find me.
You can stay in the house. You just choose not to.
because
Like, I literally just go like this. I'm like, okay, it's fine. Just, I'm
but
going
I'm
towards
gonna.
Robin.
I guess at this point I'm still at the window, so I'm gonna go downstairs. Is Miss Yun still at the door?
Miss Yan, I will say Miss Yan has started to come back inside the house. And you can see her remaking the sigil on the floor as Haru is like yelling at her about what we should be doing next. Like Haru is just like, he's like, what are we doing about the guards? Do you want? And then Haru goes and he holds himself against the door to block people from coming in.
Well, I think Max, she, like, her mind automatically has a switch in focus, and then she, like, turns on her heel to Miss Yun and is like, do you guys need help?
Miss Young kind of looks up at you and she goes, okay, well, I have an idea. And I only got enough boost to either teleport us or I put someone in the house. But that means giving up your body. And then she kind of looks at Haru for a second and she goes, except
Oh,
some
shit.
individuals don't want to give up their body quite yet. So, but yeah, no. Where are you going?
Well, my sister's out there, and I have this. So I have something wrong with me to where I need to feel helpful, even if it doesn't look helpful. So I'm bored. That's basically it.
I mean, alright, I'm not gonna stop you. Just don't, like, set anything on fire.
um. Okay.
Unless you want to give up your soul to move the house. I won't stop you. It'll be a moment. It'll just be a moment. It'll be temporary.
Temporary.
I'll put you back.
Temporary.
I'll put you back. Like, just for today. You just move the house real quick.
um. Oh, sorry. Not bad. I'm getting yelled at.
She kind of sighs and she goes, also, keep your reactions to yourself, okay? You're affecting my player.
No, this is what she has in the back of her mind. It's just Robin being like,
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
she feels that.
Max,
Oh my
would you
God.
like to do anything else for your turn?
I can't. Who's in front of the door? Haru?
Yes.
And he's blocking the door. Can I just crawl out the window?
You can ask Haru. Why can't you guys just ask?
Oh,
Just talk
you're
to the
right.
man, please.
Haru, can I get out? Can I?
Haru looks at you and he's like, "Are you sure? The guards are out there. I don't know if you'll be able to get back in if you get caught."
I'll be fine.
He opens the door and he goes, "If you insist."
Thanks.
Max, you're outside now. What would you like to do? As
Um,
Haru slams the door behind you.
I'm gonna make my way to Sergio and my sister.
Okay. How far can you move?
I believe it's 30 feet. Let me look real quick.
Okay.
40 feet.
40
I lied.
feet? Okay, you're 10 feet away from Robin and
Since
Donovan.
when? That's crazy.
I'm gonna use dash, I guess, as well. So I'll get there.
Okay, you'll be able to get to the gate. I will say the gate is probably about 7 feet tall. So, that being said.
Okay. We're separated by a gate?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say these are iron bars of
Okay.
that
Okay.
being said. Would you like to do anything else, Chloe?
No. I'm gonna end it
Okay.
there.
We are going to Canny. Canny,
Oh.
as you as you are dealing with blood coming out every day, petals, you have seeds coming out of your feet, you don't know how, you have voices in your head, and then now you've made your way to the Queen's Garden and the house in the middle of a garden. You can hear guards shouting. There's two coming towards you on your right. Robin's on the left of you, but you can see Serio coming towards you invisibly. Pass without trace. And then Max kind of gets up to the gate that's in between both of you. But again, this iron gate that's 7 feet tall. What would you like to do in this moment, Donovan?
Donovan's gonna turn to Robin. Robin,
Sorry.
I'm dying. The voices are getting to me. They're fine though. We love the voice. Thanks, Lucia.
I was gonna say, I think there's
Thank you.
two separate things.
Oh,
But yeah,
okay.
we definitely need to get you back in the house.
Yes, and I think it's as obvious as it is in front of us. There's a, giant gate.
Yeah.
I don't think I can muster this magic in me right now. So, do you have any ideas? How do we get in? Are
Max
we safer
is-
here?
Max can hear all of this, right?
Yeah, you're at the gate with them, so yes, you can.
I'm gonna be like, can any of you pick a lock? I'm assuming there's a lock on it.
No, this is the gate.
Oh,
This
there's
is
not
the
a
gate
lock.
It's like,
that
yeah,
like
it's not the open. Yeah, it's just.
How tall
It's like-
Oh.
is the
Max,
gate?
do you
it's
see
a fence almost.
Maybe it's one of those wine things. Do you see like maybe an opening here?
How tall is the gate, and also how wide is the
Said like 7 feet, right?
That's insane. Y'all are crazy.
I'm sorry.
Really,
It's gonna
I
kill
said
us.
this
I'm
twice.
She's
so
sweet- she's
sorry.
tweaking.
I'm so sorry. I was looking up
It's-
information when you
she's-
did that.
It is
Literally
an
tweaking.
iron fence that goes around. Okay, it is 7 feet tall. Okay, I say your bars are probably about less than a foot apart. Okay, you could probably slide your hand through it if you want to give each other stuff, but you could not skinny your unless you're that skinny.
You think I'm skinny?
I don't think you can fit your ass through there.
This is all for you.
So you're saying I have a fat ass?
Is there vines growing over the wall? Can we just climb them?
Yes, there are vines. I will say that you are probably 20 feet away from the actual big gate. 25, 30 feet away. That like enters the castle.
So I know I just fell on this, that last step back there, which you missed, Max. We'll get
And
to
then
it.
don't forget, you also have your sports weapon table. If you would like to try clicking your pen and seeing what you get.
I don't know how that would
You get a
happen.
Because
javelin and you
if you
vault
get,
across.
Is it right?
well, you could also get the jumping rope. I'm just saying, like,
Okay.
that is
At least
something
Because,
to do.
hold on. I know you mentioned the guards coming. Are they on Max's side, our side, or both sides?
They're on both sides. The ones going towards you are probably 15 feet away now.
Okay.
So I'm saying you have one turn until you are, like, it's you and Robin have to do something now.
Can I
Birds.
use disguise self to make myself super skinny? Because it says I can make my seem 1 foot shorter or taller, can appear thin, fat, or in between.
Theme and appear are the operative words. It doesn't actually physically
I
alter
make
your
myself
body.
look like a pencil, and then I try to go
And then
through the
I
bars.
shimmy across. Um, I don't have shit, Canny. I don't have shit. I don't have shit.
Robin, they're coming. Let's use the vines. They're right
So
there.
neither of you have dimension door? That's crazy.
No.
Oh. I'm all out
You're
of
gonna-
Misty Step.
You're gonna Misty Step? Okay.
No,
you can
I'm out of spell slots. Like I'm out of
Oh.
it.
How are you out of spell slots, dude?
Because you know how I did it once and I was like, wow, that's magic, and I did it again to be like, look what I can do.
Gotcha.
That's what I did.
Okay. So is climbing a strength? Or
Athletics, whatever.
It's strength. Yes. Okay. Actually, instead, go ahead and do a strength roll, but then you'll have to make another roll for a separate reason. But go ahead.
Can I, seeing the guards coming, can I click the pen to have something just in case they get
Yeah.
like,
Click the pen, and then we will roll.
can I argue survival or acrobatics?
Go ahead and argue for it. Why would you like?
Because it's for me to survive. And
No.
it
You're climbing vines.
yeah, climbing, acrobatics.
Go ahead and roll a strength roll.
Oh.
Canny, can you roll a d20 for me?
yeah, no problem. Good.
Okay, what'd you get for your strength?
Okay. Slightly love that. I got a nat.
Was it? Oh my god. Sorry.
Wait, no. Canny, you said you got a nat 20?
Uh-huh.
Okay, what do you want out of the list? What are you thinking? Since you got a nat 20, you can summon which one you want.
Let me also roll the strength.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me look at rolls. A 4? Okay, Kay, can you please give me a strength saving throw?
Are we both twins, Kay? Because I also rolled a 4.
I saw that.
Okay, please also give me a strength saving throw. As you both try to climb up these vines, the vines start to come alive and wrap themselves around you, and you start to feel yourself being pulled back as you are now entangled on the gates with these vines restraining you. So you have to be. Actually, I won't even tell you. Just let me know what your DC.
Okay, well, I rolled a
Crazy.
6 and Kay
That's
rolled a
crazy.
9 for saving throws.
That's insane. Yep.
You know, I have no words. I have no words because
Oh, y'all are
this
so dead. Okay.
this group is such a mess. Okay. Let me. Okay. Let me just roll. Um.
Do you think a hula hoop would be
You
good, guys?
guys are now prone. And then you're going to take 2 points of damage, bludgeoning damage. You
You
are
almost get a
restrained.
concussion.
Yeah. Okay. That being said, you are restrained. Kenny, what would you are prone, but what would you like out of the weapon table? Or if you would like to argue for something different that's not on the table, let me know.
Hmm. Would what's the thing you can throw and it has a hook? Not a hook shot. It's
Are you talking about the thing that kind of like they use when
yeah.
they're
We do
it's not
not have.
a grappling hook?
Is that what it's called? I feel like there's a different term, but
Here, I'm gonna paste this.
yeah, that thing. Is
Yeah,
that
a
a grappling
grappling
hook,
hook.
everyone?
Yeah, it's a grappling hook. Uh, you could use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction, Kate.
Okay. I just didn't know because like it was vines, they did damage me, and so
You are pro, but you can use it as a reaction.
okay. Where is Hellish Rebuke?
But Canny, is that what you want?
I feel like if I'm trying to get over a wall, that is what I would want. But
Okay,
if I'm about, oh, yeah.
17 damage. Okay. Um. Kay, I will say, as you are starting to be prone and you do Hellish Rebuke and the vines start to catch on fire. However, Canny, I need you also to take 17 damage as you are part of the vines as well. As the vines catch on fire and spread to the rest of you, you are able to be let go and you fall to the ground. Um, Canny, how much HP do you have right now?
Oh, 3.
Okay, awesome. As you guys both fall down after being restrained, you hear kind of like a screech from the vines. That sounded like a puppy, but that's not. It's a monster. That being said, Danny, uh, you click your pen and then you get a grappling hook, like with some rope and like the little hook. But you do take 17 points of damage. What would you guys like to do?
I'm not looking too hot, Robin. I don't know what that was.
No, I don't know what it was either. Let's let's focus on getting out of here.
Okay, I for once got something useful.
Do we
I'm
know
gonna
how to
throw
use
it.
it? Okay, you throw
It's just
it.
a grappling hook.
If you're going to throw it, I need you to roll to aim it. So
Hopefully, I don't hit K.
I'm gonna
let's
take a few
do
steps back.
um. What
Imagine
should
if
we
you
do?
just bonk her.
Actually,
Boom.
actually, you don't have to roll.
We're the fucking Three Stooges.
Where are you throwing this, Canny?
To the top
Like,
of the ledge
okay,
that
so
we
you're
were
doing it
trying to.
on top of the fence.
Yeah, because we're trying to go over it.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just didn't know if you were going over. So, okay, let's say you throw the grappling hook on top of the fence and it pulls back. Uh, you guys are just gonna climb up now.
Yeah, and hopefully avoid the guards behind us.
Okay. As the vines are screeching in pain, you guys throw the hook on top of the gate and you start to crawl over. Um, Will, I want to say the guards are now uh about 8 feet away from you now as you both are climbing the fence and you climb over the fence, you and Robin. Uh, and you're in front of Max, which when Max gets back. Um, that being said,
I
as you both climb the fence, is there anything else you would like to do?
now that we successfully did that, I want to make it disappear so they can't follow us.
You just want to recall your pen?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay, you recall your pen.
Banish it to the shadow realm where I keep it.
Okay, it goes back in pen form. That being said, what would you guys like to do?
Do you have Yeah, I thought bleeding and having it come out was bad. This feels bad. Everything aches. y'all have a med kit or a... Robin is now speaking in tongues.
Once we get safe in the house, yes, I will heal you.
Okay.
Me speaking beyond the fourth wall, I can't do another spell during this round.
Okay. That being said, while you guys are over the fence, I will say the guards have come to the gate, fence and have started shouting, "You there!" That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Matt. Mo, you were in your room sleeping. You're like, this day, terrible. I'm going to bed. And that's until you felt like a sudden rise and clud as the house has teleported. And you start to hear shouting and yelling of guards. You hear your party members' voices, and you hear Miss Young go, "Oh shit." Mo, what would you like to do?
Okay, Mo will leave his room, and go downstairs and find Miss Young and ask her what the fuck is going on.
Well, darling, it seems like we are in the Queen's Garden, 'cause I tried teleporting to one of your friends. I just didn't think it would be here, right? Anyways, I only have enough juice either to put someone in the house or to teleport. But since all of us are here, I can't really teleport somewhere else right now. So and Haru doesn't want to be in the house. He doesn't want to give his soul up. You kind of see that Haru's kind of like upset by that. Like he frowns and his bunny ears are down as he's like blocking the door. And she goes, "But your friends are out there. They're by the gate. Uh, and one of them is, I don't know. He's probably in jail. I don't."
Okay, I'm gonna get everyone in the house first, and then you can use me.
Perfect. That's so wonderful. Thank you. It'll be temporary. I swear. I swear. Um. That being said, Mo, what else would you like to do? Or would you
I'm gonna step outside of the house and try to look for the rest of the group.
as you step outside the house, like Haru lets you, you're gonna see that they are about 50 feet away from you. They're all it is literally Max, Donovan, Serio, like all of them are there except for Angus.
Okay. How close are the guards?
I will say there's guards already at the gate where they are, but I'm gonna say there's probably 5 guards in this moment are coming up to the house probably 5 feet away. Like they are very close at this point.
Okay, in that case, I am going to cast slow on the guards that are closest to us.
Okay.
They all need to make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Okay.
You have to beat a 15.
Well, that was a 6. One of them beats a 15. That is a 3. That is a 15. How many did I roll? 1, 2, 3. Did I roll 4? Oh, the other one doesn't make. Only 2 of them make it.
Okay.
That being said,
So, their speed is halved.
okay.
They take a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws and can't use reactions on their turn. They can either use an action or a bonus action, not both.
Is this if they succeed on the roll as
If
well?
they fail.
Okay.
So the 3 that failed, that's
Okay. Half the
those.
speed, no reactions.
No reactions, either an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay. That's fine.
And if they're trying to cast a spell with a time of 1 action, they need to roll a d20 on 11 or higher. The spell does not take effect until the creature's next turn.
Well, these guards are not
and they
spellcasters.
have to use their next action to complete the spell, or it's wasted.
Okay. Thank you. Like, we're
And
gonna
then
reaction.
and then the ones who failed can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of their turns to end the effect of the spell.
Okay. Thank you. That being said, 2 succeeded, 3 did not. Uh, what would you like to do? Anything else?
Let me see.
I will say one of them will try to grapple you.
Okay.
If you can give me a strength throw.
In that case, I have something. 1 second.
You're totally okay.
Mm-mm-mm. I thought I did. Let me see.
Oh my funny. What is so funny? You're in jail.
And then I guess I'll use. Oh, where did it go? I was just looking at it. Anyways, I'm gonna use Channel Divinity Orders Demand. And then I'm gonna target the other two that succeeded the wisdom saving throw. They need to make another wisdom saving throw. And
Okay.
if they fail, they'll be charmed by me.
One rolled a 16. One rolled a 17.
They both succeed, so never mind.
The other one rolled a 12.
No,
Also
it's
rolled
just
a
the two that succeeded.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, never mind. Yeah.
But yeah, you said a grapple check. What do you want me to roll?
Can you just roll strength? I'll just go strength.
Roll strength or athletics?
You can use athletics, yeah. We can go with
Okay.
athletics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll the two of them, but one only rolled an 8,
Oh yeah.
and the one rolled a 5. Okay.
Yeah, they're not beating my 28.
That's fine. I guess we can't be charmed, but we can't do our job either. So,
I'm
um,
like full on palming one of them by the head and just like holding him off at like arm's length.
the meme where they're trying
Yeah.
to pull. Hey, let me at him, let me at him. That being said,
I'm just
okay,
gonna
well,
hold this position until um Donovan, Max, Robin, and Sergio make it back into the house.
okay. I will say in this moment, Haru's gonna open the door, and I think Haru's gonna like throw himself at one of the other guys to help you out. Um, that being said, we're gonna rotate. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
Cam, Serio, we're going back to you. You did pass without trace. You catch up to the others who are all at this gate as there are two guards yelling at you.
I think it's so funny because I get there last, and then I see that not only have they already passed the gate, they also I like look to the side and like Max is right there, and I was like, I literally whatever, and then I look, I'm like, I casted a spell. Let's just stay close to me and walk, and they shouldn't see us. And then I'm like, let's just stealth. Let's get to the house, and then I start moving with them at the pace of like whoever's the slowest.
Okay, go ahead and do a stealth group check. Uh,
Do we all have pass without a trace or
Yeah,
just
well,
Yeah.
everyone that's next to me
Plus 10, right?
adds a plus 10. I
okay.
don't think y'all like what I'm about to say, though.
Okay.
Listen to me, guys. It's still an 11, but
You were on that one.
Okay.
That's
This is a group stealth check, remember.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, so still like y'all can pull through.
I have a I already have a 16, like plus 16 cuz I already have a plus 6 to stealth.
Oh wait, yeah, we actually it might be more
So-
than an 11. Yeah, it's more than an 11. It's a 14, but still, I rolled a nat one just in case.
What's
But
13 plus
it's a-
16? 29.
Oh my god,
Y-
you disappeared
Yeah.
from the path of the trades. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
Kayla, you're muted, by the way, if you're
Oh.
talking.
I said we can't see
27.
you within the pass without a trace.
That's literally what I.
Okay, I'm gonna say you guys pass, but Cam, I will say, as you guys are walking back, Cam, you are gonna trip over a rock
Oh
and
god.
face plant, but you get up and you guys keep going. But like no one hears or sees you. But everyone else did see you fall on your face. That being said, you guys are make your way back to Mo. As you guys are by the house. What would you guys like to do now?
I guess
I'm
are we
not.
all in the house or are we walking?
You're outside the house. Mo is literally holding this tiny guard back. Haru is like holding down a guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure like we just want to get in there. I feel like if we collectively agree that we're dashing, we would make it to like we would make it to the house.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys. I just didn't know if you want to say something to Mo. So like, okay.
Oh, I feel like there's no time. There's literally no time. We'll talk to him later.
Yeah, of course you don't feel like there's time to say.
Ooh.
As you guys make your way into the house, Haru is like, okay, Mo, let's go. As he like kicks him, I feel like these are like tiny children. Oh my goodness. um, as Haru like kicks him back. Mo, would you like to also go back in the house? Is my question.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay. As you also go back into the house, Haru slams the door and is holding it. You can hear the guards like banging against the door, and Haru's like holding it against the door.
I
Miss
go
Young
help
goes,
him. I go help him hold against the door.
okay. Miss Young goes, all right. You Mo, are you ready for this?
Ready for
Just make it quick.
Ready for what?
Right. Mo, she takes your hand. You can feel like this old woman, right? She takes your hand. Actually no. She
Yes, Mary. Just go. Just do it.
Yes,
Okay,
do it, Mary.
Miss Mo takes out a knife, Mo, and she goes, "All right, this is gonna hurt a bit." As she stabs you in the heart for a moment, and you kind of like collapse down, and the sigil on the ground starts to light up, and Miss Yun starts chanting something. You're now gonna have a bargain with Miss Yun. So let's just add this. It's only for a day. It's only for a day. Um, you will return back to your body after either 8 to 24 hours, unless Miss Young lets you go sooner than that, right? So we'll say 24 hours unless Miss Young lets you go sooner than that. Mel, in this moment, as you are stabbed in the heart and feel the light fading from your eyes, you feel as though you start to disconnect from your physical form. And it almost feels like as everything goes black for like a second, you start to feel like you are so much bigger. You feel, how do I explain this? You feel like as if you can control things that is you. Like you have become the house. Um, you can move the wood. You can feel like you can form legs and move the house if you want. You can close doors. You can close windows. You can start a fire because you are now in the stove. Mel, what color do you think you would be as you were in the stove?
Mm, Because we did red and we had blue. I think Mo's fire is gold. It's golden.
Gold. I like this. I like this. Okay. So you have a golden fire. Um, Everyone else, you're gonna see that Miss Young has stabbed Mo in the heart and laying on the ground in front of the sigil. And it looks like a satanic ritual for a second. And you could see Miss Young's eyes are glowing as she's like chanting something. And then the fire starts to puff out on the stove. It's a golden fire. Also, Mo, you can talk throughout the house and people will hear you. Um, Again, uh, you have like access to the whole house. So Mo, what would you like to do in this moment?
I'll ask her where she wants to go, and I'll just take us there.
Okay. I'm actually gonna ask the rest of the group, except for Angus. Rip Angus, we'll come back to you. Where are we going, gang gang?
The fuck out of
Oh,
Dodge. Like,
yeah, but like I guess we could go back. Can we go back to that magical forest we were before we got to? Well, that's too far
Dusk
away.
Court.
Is there another hospital?
we
Okay,
still have
take
Angus
us.
here.
Let's go to Marcel then. Is that good with you, Mo? Is that a place you would?
Yeah, I feel like I would remember the way back there. So
Okay.
Isn't that super close though?
Yes, but like
maybe
we'll talk about it.
let's go outside of the city then.
Okay, we'll go outside the city. We'll go outside. Mel, as you are able to form and push legs out, the house kind of builds upright, quickly. Actually, let's roll for this. Um, Man, how should I make you roll as you are a house and moving? Let's roll con, or what do you think you
Okay,
should roll? Uh,
Con's fine with me.
I think yeah, let's do Constitution. Yep. This is just gonna determine how it goes. That's all.
Okay. That's 19 plus 3, 22.
Okay, with a 22, even though you've never been a house before, I feel like you know how to move, right? So like you get a hold of it pretty quick, and also the sense of danger, like adrenaline is kicking in, right? So
Mm.
like you are able to push out this house, and push it through and walk through this garden quickly as you step over the fence. And as you make your way through town, you can hear people screaming. You can hear some people looking up to you. There's some children who are like pointing at the house as it's moving. Um, Mo, you take it to Marcel's place with the blacksmith. Um, and then you guys are going to start to make your way out of the city, right? So as we go through this town and people are screaming, people are, you can see Marcel's blacksmith where it's sizzling from the leftover fire of just ashes. You can see people drunkenly coming out of the bars, as they're so drunk and they're laughing when they start screaming, right, as this house passes them. Um, that being said, you make your way outside of the city gates, and you plant yourself in a forest nearby. Um, the house collapses for a moment, as you bring yourself down, and you feel kind of tired. Miss Young goes, "All right, thank you. Would you like to go back now, or are you okay in there?" As she she kind of sits herself in front of you, Mo, as you're like a little fire spirit now.
Is there anyone else to take my place yet, or no?
Well, I can take your place, little one, but you'll be on your own. Um,
Hmm.
Mo, she kind of scoops you up, right? As you are a little spirit, and she kind of comes over, um, and she kind of melts you back into your body, right? As like the flames kind of go over your physical body for a second. Um, I'm gonna
Actually,
come.
can I resist this?
Yeah, you can. Um. I won't even let you roll for it. If you don't want to go back in your body, you're not going to go back. It's a physical form. And Miss Yan senses you don't want to go back, and she goes, well, all right then. And she puts you back in the stove for a second. Um, that being said, I'm going to go back to Kip while the rest of you take a moment to
Contemplate. Yeah.
contemplate. Angus, uh, you start to hear noises as like there's keys jingling coming down from the hall. You're gonna see this skinny lanky guy and like a bigger buff guy. And you're gonna hear a, oh man, I really don't want to do this, and oh well, we kind of have to. She said we should. Everyone's kind of mad. As these two guards are rolling up, the skinny lanky one slaps the guy who's sleeping. He goes, hey, Thomas! Ugh, gosh, your wife is gonna get mad at us. Hey, you kind of see the guy kind of drooling. He kind of like shakes up and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's just been a long shift. Yeah, no one's trading me out for like 3 days now, so. And he goes,
These are inhumane
Thomas.
working conditions.
Thomas is like, or no, the Lincoln guy's like, Thomas, nobody wants to hear about that. Okay, let's go. Okay, goodbye. Thomas kind of gets up and he starts walking away. And the lanky guy looks at you in the cage and he goes, "Hey, okay, listen. Oh, blood, give me the thing. I don't want him biting me, okay?" And so he,
I'm not gonna bite you.
okay, I don't really trust that, okay? The last time I let someone do it, they kind of bit me.
What
Are
are
you
you
gonna
putting on
promise?
me?
Are you gonna promise you won't bite me?
I promise, and I'm gonna hold out my hand. Like I'm gonna make a bark. Hey, I promise I will not bark like bite you.
Yeah, I kind of don't trust this, but you guys make he, Pinky. Yeah,
Alright.
you get it.
Yeah.
So you promise you won't bite him. Anyways, they're undoing your the lock as you hear the lock drop, and they open it, and the other guy, Blood, kind of goes, okay, we're supposed to like take you to meet. Well, I don't want to say her name, but
Ophelia.
no. Wait, do you know Ophelia? She's so
I do.
pretty. Oh, and
Whatever you say, bud.
you kind of like get out of your jail cell, right? And they start. They're like, the other guy's like, okay, we're gonna take you to the room, but like, don't get any funny ideas, all right? Um, as like the two guards like escort you out of the jail cell. Um, and they take you down from the third floor down the hallway. So you can kind of see there's the second floor, right? But you're going past that into a hallway. As they escort you into a small room. It's the room is like, dare I say, a 5 by 5 square room. It's dark. There's a singular chair and a
That's a
table.
small ass room.
It's small.
Like 5 by 5 feet?
Okay, we can make it
So
like
a
10 by 10.
cubicle. He's like
No, that's like the same space medium-sized creature takes up. Like, are you sure?
oh, I guess
Let's make it 10 by
Five
10.
right.
squares.
Let's do.
If you're
Five
saying
squares
five
is
squares,
25 by 25
five
feet.
squares, okay. If it's 5 squares, then yeah. But she just said 5 by 5. I was like,
Wait, yeah.
Five
Actually, that's
feet?
online. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a 4 by. Let's do a 4 by 5. Like 20 feet then, right?
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I
That
don't know. I thought the 5 by
that
5
makes
was already
perfect
pretty
sense.
big. I didn't even know what everyone was like saying. I was
Yes,
like,
my
what's
storage
this is actually
unit.
pretty big.
You're like, wow, this is more comfortable than
Yeah.
I'm used to. um, so Ashley kind of like puts you in there. Blood's like, okay, well, don't go anywhere. We'll be outside. Another guy kind of hits him and goes, Blood, you're not supposed to tell him.
It's
And
not
they
like I
kind of
can go
stand.
anywhere else. You know?
As you were sitting, well, actually, what would you like to do in this room? There's a chair and a table.
Uh is that it? Like I have passive perception 15. Is there anything else in the room?
I'll say there's a spider web in the corner of the ceiling, and then at the very top, um, you know how like there's like a small slit of like where it's like a small window almost, right? But you can see
Okay.
from it that it goes to the ground floor, right? Like there's no bars or anything. It's a small slit for air. But
See.
um, as you were sitting and you kind of like you're just sitting there and it's taking like a few minutes, but before you start to hear some footsteps, and they stop in front of your door, and you can kind of hear the guards outside being like, "Oh, madam, hey, we got the prisoner for you." And then you kind of hear like a slap outside, and he goes,
Poor
"I'm sorry,
guy.
I would never." And then and blood is blood is kind of like
The abuse. What the fuck?
uh before like the door opens, and you kind of see this orc woman. She's got kind of like a butch hairstyle. She's buff. She's got muscle. She's wearing kind of like um she's not wearing like a guard uniform. It's similar, but it's much more like prestige in a way. Like you can tell she's got some like badges on top. And like on the hilt, she's got like a sword on her hilt. And her hands are behind her back. Um, no, not everything can be Karlak, okay? Gosh, I say a tiefling and you went Karlak. I say orc, you went Karlak. Like
You said
not.
you said a red tiefling that's buff and strong, has red like dark hair, and so you described Karlak on that one. But there's a different Baldur's Gate character for this.
That is tiefling racism right there.
Not every bitch
I
can be your
thought
son. What, Mo?
I thought Karlak was a Githyanki.
No, she's
No.
a tiefling.
No, that's
Who's the Githyanki?
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel, yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, stop projecting your desires onto my NPCs.
Okay, so not Karlak orc. Okay.
Yeah, not Karlak Orc. That being said, you can tell she has like tusks coming out too. And her eyes are purple. And she's kind of snarling as she comes through. And she stands in front of you. And she kind of like I I literally hate this right now. Delete this. Goodbye. That being said, oh my gosh. Anyways, the door closes. And Angus, she looks at you and she kind of slams her hand on top of the table. And she goes, "Somebody get me a chair." And then you start to hear like scrambling outside the door as like the lanky guy goes, he comes in with a chair and he goes, "For you, madam," and he like puts a chair beneath her, like behind her as she sits down, and then she puts her legs on top of the table. I
Nice
don't
tusk.
know what this means. She looks at you and she goes, she kind of stares at you for a moment and she goes, "Really? That's all you have to say? You were
What do you want me
found
to say?
at a murder crime scene. But I will take away your freedom of speech. Welcome to America."
You said you didn't know what it means, so I was just clarifying.
Angus, she looks at you and she goes, "You were found at a crime scene."
Actually, I witnessed the crime happening. I was only in the garden.
"Go ahead and run me through it. What happened and why you were there at the Queen's Garden."
Well, I was exploring a hospital that my friend was at, and he needs help. He is dying. And I went a little bit too far, found myself in the garden, and I recognized one of the people there, and I kind of wanted to hear what they were saying, to be honest. I love eavesdropping on people. And I witnessed the man kill the other woman, which I could recognize as the medical practitioner.
So let me get
And
this straight. You were looking for a hospital, and then you found yourself in the Queen's Garden. Huh?
well, my friend said that the hospital was a few rooms down, so I just continued going, which ended up leading him to the gardens.
Where was this hospital in any way?
It leads back to town.
See, that just doesn't quite add up to me. Cause why? I just don't see how you can end up here at the Queen's Garden.
I don't either. I've never been to that hospital before, so
She goes, okay. Besides that, you said you witnessed a man and a woman, and they get murdered, and then you did what?
well, I didn't know what to do, so I just decided to walk away, but then the guards found me.
So you saw someone getting murdered, and you decided to walk away, and you didn't tell any of the guards. You were just going to leave.
Well, it was under the gazebo. How are they so blind that they didn't see it? You need better guards.
But you didn't tell anyone. So first, let's back it up. You were looking
To
for
be
a
fair,
hospital.
the guard. I'm not supposed to be in the gardens in the first place. I mean, like that's
Yeah,
just a given.
it's
So why would I?
okay. Can you please give me a description of the people you saw?
I'm going to relay what they looked like because I personally don't.
Please roll disadvantage for the next 2 rounds. Um, I need you all to start taking notes.
Well, I don't remember. I don't take notes of what they look like. I mean,
That's fine.
I know who
But
they are.
alright, let's just say the next roll you make, roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, just. But I would have I would have at least liked you to attempt to describe them, even if
One
it
of them
wasn't a
looked like a
physical.
king, and the other looked like a medical professional.
Okay, thank you.
Tom
Right,
Hardy.
like that. I accept that. Like that's an attempt. So
Okay.
please, this goes for everyone. 'Cause a lot of you keep doing this to me, so don't. Please. That being said, uh, she kind of puts her feet down and she looks forward and she hunches over and she goes. She kind of squints at you and she goes, "So, you witness a murder, you walk away, and then you get caught because you were leaving a hospital."
Pretty much.
She kind of sighs and she kind of like pinches her eyebrows and she goes, "I just don't know if I can buy half of this." And she kind of gets up for a moment. And she goes, "You wait here while I think about this." And she goes, "Scraggly!" As she screams, and you kind of hear shuffling outside the door as she opens the door and she goes, "Make sure he doesn't leave." And she slams the door behind you. Kip, Angus, is there anything else you would like to do for this turn?
No, I'll just wait it out, wait for her to come back.
Alright. We're gonna go to Kay, Chloe, Candy, and Matt. You're back in the house, in the middle of the woods, outside the city gates.
Okay, I guess I'm just dead.
Cam, uh, Miss Young just stabbed Mo. He's in the stove as a fire, but his body's on the ground. Miss Young is trying to pick his body up and put it in the fridge right now.
Oh shit! Yeah, I think what I do is I turn. I'm like, okay. I turn into like my wolf form and I help Miss Yun get Mo into the freezer. As I'm saying that, I'm like because I assume Mo can hear, like he's the house now. And it's like, "Mo, we could probably take turns. Like I I'd be willing to become part of the house too, if we really needed to." Um and then I'm helping like put him in there. Also, we're no longer in initiative, guys. If that wasn't like anyone can talk at any point in time.
I just feel like there's no reaction to Mo like getting stabbed in the heart and
I
then
was
becoming
waiting
the
for my
house.
initiative.
Yeah,
No,
the second we
Miss
got into the
Young,
house,
what did you do?
yeah, the second we got into the house, there was no
What?
longer an initiative.
I'm
Listen, there was like 2 options, okay? I asked. He said okay. What were you gonna do?
I was gonna do it. Sorry I didn't do it, Miss Young.
It's
You were
okay.
You
gonna
were
do
gonna
it?
do what?
Wait, what?
I was gonna help Miss Young out and be the house.
How how long is this? How long is Mo at the house?
I said
Uh,
a day.
it's kind of up to him right now, but
What if? Hold on.
You can talk, right, Mo? Mo.
Yes, I can
Mo,
talk.
are you okay?
I have an idea.
I can't imagine like all of you coming up to the stove, looking at this fire.
Mo,
Does it is it comfy in there?
I don't know. I don't
It
have a
feels.
physical body.
I have an idea.
Huh.
you yeah,
Huh.
Well,
Okay.
Donovan.
Donovan, you said?
I may be on the brink of not waking up.
Yeah,
But-
he's dying.
Oh, we could put.
If Mo wants to be the
Are you suggesting we put you in the house, Donovan?
no, I'm suggesting we just make another Mo, like we have another Matt.
What? What are you? What are you saying?
You can make
we
two
do
people,
not
right?
need to duplicate.
Oh.
You hear Lucian's voice in the back of your head. And he goes, you know, we could also take someone out of that mirror and put him in the house instead.
Oh, that's a good idea too.
What's a good idea?
Oh, okay. Well,
Excuse, chef, excuse.
He's talking to the voices in his head again.
Miss Yan, I'm, you know,
Now, what did he say? What did they say?
okay. Well, it's Lucian in my brain.
Oh, Lucian, how are you, baby? She kind of like comes over and she takes your head for a second. She goes, Lucian, I miss you. You have some beautiful grandchildren. I miss them. She kind of smacks your face for a little bit, Candy, and she goes, all right, back to it. What did she say?
Okay, well, aside from the fact that I am somehow a descendant, but
Okay, so is everyone else. Let's get to it.
huh?
Wait, what?
Huh?
What do you mean by that?
So
Okay,
I
what did
listen
he say?
here.
Oh, Miss Yun. Speaking of descendants,
There's
when
so much
I was
happening.
when I was snooping around in the castle, it doesn't matter. It's past, right? Anyway, I was up in this little room by the queen's quarters, and there was a painting on the wall, and it was like daughter, daughter, and then it was like go, and then it was in the, I'm assuming, the queen's quarters, and so I started walking over there, and then I got caught, but it was like daughter. What was that about?
Are you delusional? How am I supposed to know what someone calling you daughter for? Okay,
It was a
good.
painting.
The queen
I heard
called
it in
me
my
a
head.
daughter.
A painting. A painting of what?
Two people. Uh,
What did they look
what
like?
the fuck did Caleb's
Yep,
character look like?
Yep. Roll disadvantage your next roll.
No, to be fair, I wasn't in course one.
No, but I
She-
described him. I described him.
She was purple.
Thank
She,
you.
Okay.
she was purple. Let me. I can. God, do I have permission to pull up a picture Kay sent me of her?
You may show the picture, but you still roll disadvantage. This is now a new rule. If you cannot try to attempt to describe, you will be given a disadvantage.
She
Yeah,
was
don't-
purple. She
don't
had
talk about things
elf
you don't
ears,
remember.
Purple eyes, white hair. She was standing
Okay.
next to another woman.
This sounds like the two lovers. Ah, that's another story. They became goddesses after they fell in love.
Are they
Ah,
my two
Huh.
gods?
no.
That's crazy.
Gosh. Anyway, okay, what
I
is
have
the
two lovers.
Lucian telling you in your
They were
head right now?
Oh well.
I don't have time to give you all ancestry.com things, okay?
You know
Oh,
Ancestry.com?
how do you know that?
She knows the internet. Young.
Miss Young, you know a lot more than I thought.
I'm kind of old. No, what is he telling you?
the
She kind of
mirror.
smacks you up the head, Donovan. She's like,
Ah,
"Fine."
I don't even
Yeah.
know.
I have a mirror of
Okay.
it like traps
Can you
souls.
take it? Can you show it? A mirror of life trapping?
The mirror of life trapping. That's
Ah, good
the name.
times.
It's called the
And bring
mirror of
it
life
out. Let's
trapping.
see.
Okay.
Just don't look at. You'll be fine. Okay, take it out. Come on.
Don't
Okay.
look at it.
As
Just stand. She goes. Just stand like 20 feet away. You'll be fine. Just
Watch
try
me
to
ruin
stay.
my life. Don't look at
as,
what? No, just kidding.
as I'm pulling it out, do you want me to make a roll?
You do have. Remember, it's covered in cloth. Or are you saying a roll to pull it out?
A roll to pull it out, to hoping the cloth is there.
Why would you have to roll to pull it out?
On your bag description.
Oh, let me.
Yeah, can you share with the class what your bag
No.
is and why?
It's
Sorry.
from bingo. It's
It's
from bingo.
crazy,
Yeah, but
guys.
but share it for because I don't remember.
It's
And
a bag of holding. Yeah, it's
just
a
a bag
bag
of
of holding.
holding.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to pull something out of the bag of holding.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
Any creature
Yeah, you
within
just pull
10
it
feet.
I
out.
think he meant to roll, like, since he's pulling the mirror out, he might see it.
Oh.
That's why I was rolling it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll have you roll since you ask.
Nice.
It's hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Is it a DC charisma saving throw?
A DC what?
He can roll and then I'll tell him.
Okay,
Oh,
18.
okay.
Okay, you passed. It's fine. It's a 15.
Here you go, monsieur.
That being said, Miss Yan puts the mirror against the door. That being said, Miss Yan is like, okay. Hold up. Let me see how far away you have to be. Okay, 5 feet of the mirror, you can use an action to speak the name of one creature. Okay. That being said, Miss Yan takes off. She goes, okay, just 10 feet away and you should be fine, right? She pulls the cloth off and you guys just see like a regular mirror in front of you. And it's kind of weird because it's like, it's just a mirror. Like, there's nothing crazy about this. Miss Yan goes, all right. Huh. It's been a while since I've last used this. And she kind of turns to you, Donovan. She goes, hey, can you ask Lucian if he remembers of any of the beings that were in the mirror?
My dearest Lucia.
Yes.
Voice in my head. What? Wait, can you hear people? Can you only hear me as I'm saying this out loud?
Well,
Lucian's like, imagine if Lucian was a ghost riding with you. Okay, I would say, he is like on your shoulder. We'll just say it kind of like that, like, so like he can hear other people, but he can only talk to you.
Fabulous. Well, is there anyone I can call on? You know, with Miss Yan asking, or
Well, there's a couple people in there. I suppose these would be your several greats, or my children.
your
But
children? Okay.
there is the demon Grotz in there. And then,
The demon who? Grotz? What's that about?
um, he goes, well, he's dangerous, but my grandchildren, or I suppose my children of me and Ravi, put him in the mirror after they found him. Um, but he's in there. He's very powerful though, and he could help. There is also, I suppose, uh, your grand. What would Lila be for you? Would Lila be
Lila's like a cousin first removed, I think.
a cousin first removed? Okay, well, Lila's also there. So we'll say Prince Kratz is in there, Lila's in there, and then maybe a couple other people you don't know that are in there. But that's what Lucian can tell you.
Okay. Miss Yan, there's a bunch of them. Lila, she sounds sweet, and this demon Grotz, who Lucian was like, could
Grats.
help.
Grats? They put grats in here? That was a good time. That was a good time. That's when, man, I think that's when me and Cinder were really becoming best pals. Um, you cannot. This is metagaming. This, but low key not metagaming because you're a descendant. So I guess you could. I don't care. Um,
you just have this genetic, like, Lila, oh.
that being said, Miss Young's gonna look at Olive and she goes, "All right. Well, which one would you like to summon? I want to see if you want to trade with Mo."
Well, I mean, a demon could be helpful.
You really want to pull the demon out?
Well, maybe Lila's a demon. I don't know.
Well, they gotta have to agree too. That's the thing. Because it has to be consensual.
Could we ask the person before pulling them out?
Yeah, because
Well,
what if we
yeah.
pull them out and then they don't?
Well, that's kind of the deal. So we need to kind of make up a plan. But first of all, Mo doesn't even want to leave. So
You don't want to leave, Mo?
Well, that was before I knew we had other options. I didn't
Oh.
want Miss Young to be in here because she's kind of the only person we have that knows about this place, this world that we're in. And she is apparently very powerful, so it
that's
would
so
kind of be
sweet.
shooting ourselves in the foot if she was to become part of the house.
Sounds smart.
So
Okay, well,
we could either try, or well, I guess they're both your relatives.
Can we like do
Which
like a bargain thing, like to make them like they have to agree, of course, but like if we pull them out, they have to become the house and listen to Miss Young.
yeah, but what are they getting out of it? No
Getting
one's
out of the
been. They're
mirror.
going. Yeah, but they're
Yeah, but
going
to
from one.
trapped into like be trapped into a house.
I
I
don't know.
look, guys.
Yeah.
I literally, I think that it just starts pacing. I'm like, you guys you guys want to pull out someone under a mirror, someone we don't know? Isn't this literally just causing more issues? Like, I'm pretty sure we should just leave the mirror alone and try to figure out something else. Mo sounds like he wants to be the house, and if he wants to be the house for now, we can for we can find a solution. But right now,
We could get Baylor as well.
if
I don't know if
Baylor,
he's still in there though. It's been a hot second.
she did
who?
mention a Baylor.
Who's Baylor?
Well, Lucian is gonna confirm that Baylor was once in the mirror but doesn't know.
Lucian doesn't know.
He
Miss
doesn't
Young,
know what.
uh, Miss Young's gonna go. Well, Baylor used to be part of the Night Court. He was there when we fought Prince Gratz. Man, that's why his children at the academy though. You've been to the academy. Well, those are just some options. Or if you want to sit, let's just make a decision. What shall we do? Mirror? No mirror? Are we getting? Where's the other one? I feel like we're missing someone here.
Yeah, Ray, Angus Ray. He got
Yeah.
captured.
Mm, wait a
What
minute.
do you mean he got captured?
Oh right, Mo didn't gonna. Yeah, but how did that? How did you? Okay, can we talk about that? How did you guys end up there?
Well, so we were at the hospital thingy, right, Canny or Donovan?
Annie.
And so then um Angus went to look for the nurse, and oh, I thought we saw that you were captured.
I'm pretty sure
No.
we did. No?
Yeah.
Okay,
Did
then we
y'all?
just know he's missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this happened like right after
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
pulled into
Did
the
I
castle.
describe them taking him away in front of you guys? That's my question.
I don't remember that.
I just remember saying like he got pulled and you guys teleported to where he last was.
Yes. You're so correct about that. We just know.
So
Okay, let's take it back a couple steps. We're literally like, where the fuck is Ray?
So we were at the hospital, and he went to look for the nurse,
Huh?
and he was taking quite a bit. So we're like, okay, like let's look throughout the house. That's where we found the mirror and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then we went to the back room where he originally went. And we followed like these seeds that are coming out of Donovan's foot. Like you can show them, Donovan, show them the foot.
Okay. Donovan starts pacing around the room.
And yeah, you see seeds coming out. And so we went to follow.
Your flower.
Yeah, we went to follow the trail, and it led us to the garden, which then led us to you guys.
Well, I gave something of Ray's to Miss Yun to end up there. So I guess
So he's at the
he's
castle.
somewhere at the castle. I don't know if they moved him. I doubt they moved him.
If he's in the prison, I know how to get to there.
We know.
I'm just confused. I take one long nap, right? And
You're confused.
goes
I'm fucking confused.
I think, guys, I think we're all
I love that
confused.
I love that every time the Mo talks, I can feel the like I can imagine the house
house.
reverberate. Yeah, it's like the surround sound. I'm like, look, I freaked out because half of you guys were asleep, and then the other half didn't even want to show up. So like I had to do something, and Miss Young did that. So we're all here now. We just need to find a way to get Ray. So Max knows where it is. I'm gonna follow Max. And it means that we are going to have to all try to get him back. That, or just leave him. But I doubt we want to do that. So.
No, I'm not leaving him.
Yeah,
Okay.
we can't
So-
just do
Great.
that.
And stuff, and it's been quite the journey.
Oh,
Can
oh,
someone
Donovan,
heal
I'm
Donovan?
so sorry. Donovan, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
I think what should happen is he literally collapsed. Like he literally finally like passes out.
I will
Makes-
cast Cure Wounds at third level. And you get 23
There's not much-
health points back.
It's like,
There's not much I can do, but
let's
I can cast Healing Word
let's
first
take
level.
a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Okay.
wait, are you casting it or not?
I am. I
Okay.
did. I don't know where my D4 went.
Okay. Well, I'm.
Okay, so we'll take 10.
We're good. We'll
And
take
then
10.
Chloe can just figure out the math and
We'll
do
be
it.
we'll try to be back at 7:50 or 8:50.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm gonna grab a little snacky snack.
But
How do
my
I
D is
do the-
17.
you
Is
can
How do you
it-
do what?
Chloe, do you
Exclamation
have-
point R D4.
Well,
Yeah.
Chloe, do you have the D&D Beyond?
if it's in D&D Beyond, there's
You
buttons
can just
right
click
there.
the spell and
Yeah.
roll the dice on the website.
Yeah. So on the D&D
So, I wanna talk
Beyond
about
character sheet,
Sergio
go to
wanting to
your
leave me?
spells,
Like, what?
I don't want to, but you also.
and then
Yeah.
where it says effect, that's where you're
I
gonna...
did it!
Nice. So how
What the
much?
fuck? 8.
8, and then don't forget to press cast on the left side so you know what spells you used.
Yeah, so you can keep track. We'll have to like give you a little briefing on how to use D&D Beyond.
Remind me
Fuck
to
is
start
cast?
recording again when...
Oh, I see it.